Hello and welcome to the step-by-step guide on how to fill out IRS Form W-7. If you need to apply for or renew an individual taxpayer identification number, also known as an ITIN, this video is for you. Let's start with the top of the form. The first thing you need to do is select the application type. If you're applying for an ITIN for the first time, check the box that says Apply for a new ITIN. If you're renewing an existing ITIN, check the box that says Renew an existing ITIN. Make sure to check only one box here. Next, we have Step 2, where you'll indicate the reason you're submitting Form W-7. There are several options here. For example, if you're filing a U.S. tax return and need an ITIN, check the box that applies to your situation. If you're claiming a tax treaty benefit, you'll select the appropriate box as well. Choose the option that best describes your reason for applying. Now, let's move on to lines 1A and 2. In line 1A, enter your full legal name as it appears on your identification documents. This is important because the IRS will use this name when processing your application. In line 2, provide your complete mailing address. This is where the IRS will send your ITIN or any correspondence related to your application. Be sure to double-check the address to avoid any delays. On line 3, enter your foreign address. If it's the same as your mailing address, you can leave this line blank. In line 4, you'll need to enter your date of birth using the mm/dd/YYY format. You'll also need to indicate the country where you were born. Accurate information here is crucial to avoid processing delays. Moving on to line 6A, you'll need to list your country or countries of citizenship. For line 6B, if you have a foreign tax identification number, enter it here. If you have a U.S. visa, you'll enter the visa number and the visa classification in line 6C. If you don't have a visa, you can leave this line blank. In line 6D, you'll need to provide details about the identification documents you're submitting to prove your identity and foreign status. This could be your passport, national ID card, or other acceptable documents. Include the document number, expiration date, and the date of entry into the U.S., if applicable. Now, if you're using a passport as your identification document, you have two options. You can either submit your original passport or a certified copy of it. If you don't want to send your original passport, you'll need to get a certified copy from the passport issuing agency, like the passport office or a consulate. Remember, notarized copies aren't accepted. You need a certified copy from the issuing agency. Alternatively, you can work with an IRS authorized certified acceptance agent who can verify your documents, including your passport, and submit the required information to the IRS on your behalf. This way, you may not need to send your original passport or certified copy to the IRS. In line 6E, indicate whether you've ever received an ITIN or an IRSN before. If you have, you'll enter the number in line 6F. If this is your first time applying, you can leave these lines blank. Line 6G is only for individuals who are temporarily in the U.S. for education or business. If this applies to you, enter the name of the institution or company and your length of stay. Otherwise, you can skip this section. Finally, we come to the signature section. If you're the applicant, you'll need to sign and date the form. If someone else is signing on your behalf, such as a parent or legal guardian, they should sign their name and include their relationship to you. Remember, if you cannot sign your name, a witness can sign for you, but they'll need to indicate that they're doing so. Before you submit the form, take a moment to review everything for accuracy. Ensure all the required fields are completed and that you've included all necessary supporting documents, including your original passport or certified copy, if you're using it as identification. The IRS won't process your application without these documents, so it's important to get it right. That's it! You've successfully filled out Form W-7. Remember to send it to the IRS along with your tax return and any other required documents. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tax tips and guides. And don't forget to check out the video description for links to additional resources and the official IRS instructions.